We're here at the Sage Creek Cottage project, and in one of our prior videos we talked a little bit about batter boards. I had been turning angles with my theodolite and explaining the reason for that. Well, now that we're here and we've poured our footings and we're getting ready to put up our foundation walls, what we've done is we've taken that perfect square that set up on our batter boards, like the one behind me, and transferred those lines down to the top of the footing. That allows that perfect square that we set up in the beginning to be transferred to the top of the footing and become the perfect square base that we're going to start your home from. So all the wall forms that you see going up around me are based on those lines that we transferred off the batter board down onto the footing to allow those wall forms to be set in that perfect square that we set up prior. So from that point, the foundation wall will get poured, the forms will be stripped off of it, and you'll have a concrete wall there. The face of that wall, which is what we set up on the batter board, is now the face of the concrete wall that we just poured, and the top of it will have J-bolts sticking out of it. Those J-bolts will then bolt through the bottom plate of your exterior walls, and that will tie your whole home down to the foundation. To give you a little further explanation of bottom plate and how the system works, well, again, we'll pour concrete up to almost the top of the form. That'll be leveled off. J-bolts will be coming out of the top of it. When the forms are stripped off, we'll put a treated sill plate on the top of the wall, which is the bottom of the framing, the start of the framing, and all those bolts will get washers and nuts on them and bolt that plate down. Then the floor joist will sit on top of it and nail to them. They will have a rim joist on them, which is, the rim joist is the outside face, so that there's a vertical flat surface on the outside of your joists. And then on top of that will be your floor deck and then your exterior walls. When the plywood sheeting on the outside of the home gets installed, it will start at the bottom sill plate and run all the way to the top plate of the wall where the trusses sit on top of that. And all of that will all get nailed together so that all those components all become one panel system and all nailed together, held to the foundation with the bolts. And that's how the lines from the batter boards transfer down to the footing, up through the foundation, and on through your framing to create a square plumb home.